And now, 6'1", from Chicago, Illinois, your host for the Give and Go Hoop Show, Low Battle. Hey, what's up? It's Low Battle. Give and Go Hoop Show. Been gone for a minute. Two reasons. One, I had to take care of a little business with Osama bin Laden. Now that that's handling, I'm cool. Number two, I just kind of been sitting back watching the experts, so to say. All the experts of the NBA who, are going to give you their opinion about who's going to do this, who's going to do that, and everything. And you know what I came to discover is that a lot of those experts they got on SportsCenter and NBA TV and TNT and all that, they suck. I mean, I'm going to be quite honest with you. A lot of them really ain't making, it's amazing. They pay them good money to come on there and tell you what they think. And what they think is horrible. I mean, Skip Bayless, for instance, came up there. I forget who he said was going to sweep who, but it wasn't even remotely close. I have to give props to probably Charles Barkley. He's not the most eloquent speaking person, but however, he kind of know what he's talking about when it comes to basketball for whatever reason. I guess because he's bluntly honest and he tells it like it really is. And he don't really care if Kenny Smith or Chris Webber or Ernie Johnson, anybody agree with him. He's going to just speak it the way he's looking at it from a basketball player's perspective. And that's what every analyst should be giving it to you instead of trying to be so freaking cute. And that's how I come to you every week or whenever I decide to do a damn show. I come to you from a ball player perspective, not because I'm some writer or anything like that. I'm coming to you as a ball player. Hey, this is the mindset of a ball player, basically. Well, let's break it on down. It's basically, the final eight, so to say. For all you people out there who watched me a little while before and you hear me talking trash about the Miami Heat, let me just stress this once again. I never hated the way the Heat were as players. It's an old saying. I don't like you it's an old saying that goes like this. I don't dislike you as a person, I dislike your ways. Okay? And that's always been my beef with the Miami Heat. I didn't dislike them as a team, I disliked their ways. Because I just didn't like the way they came out, when they put the whole team together. But that being said, I'm looking at this right now and I'm saying, hey, me being from the city of Wynn and everything like that, I'm, somewhat of a homer for the Bulls, but I'm just calling it, like I said, I'm coming to you from a ball player's perspective. Right now, Atlanta, Chicago, I think Chicago have finally figured out Atlanta's little problem, and Atlanta's too undisciplined to beat anybody on a regular for a series, except Orlando. Okay, but I think Chicago's going to get on through there. But the problem is that Chicago really isn't playing their best ball. Derrick Rose is, of course, playing his best ball as usual. But the team as a whole, unless they could re-flip that switch defensively and get back to where they were when they, in the beginning of the season, they're going to have issues in getting out of the East. Which brings me to the next matchup in the East. Boston and Miami. As I said, it ain't excuses. It is what it is. I mean, Miami's a good team. Boston's a good team. But Boston is broke down right about now. And, that's just the reality of it. I don't know if they're going to be able to pull it off when they get back to Boston today and make a series of this. Because I believe if they can make Miami sweat a little, they'll start to choke. But right now, I think Miami's going to make it out of that with that 2-0 lead. I think they're going to pull out of that. And then Miami and Chicago in the Eastern Conference Finals. And unfortunately, because Miami's confidence level is an all-time high now, things are setting up real easy and real nice for Miami to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and represent the East in the championship. Which brings us to OKC and Memphis. Bottom line, when it comes to that, it's a toss-up. Because basically you got two teams that you kind of didn't expect to be where they are at this point, trying to get to the Western Conference Finals. So this would be new water for either one of them if they got there. And it would be, great for their cities, small market and everything like that. But I don't really expect either one of them to win the championship, to be quite honest. But that being said, I think OKC will be able to get out of there and get past Memphis because, you know, I think it may go 7 games, but that's just how it's going to be. Then you got LA and Dallas. I'm sorry, Lakers. Paul Gasol, this your last year of the Lakers, in case you didn't know that. Okay, so I guarantee you, you will not be on the Lakers next year because they got to clear up some space for Dwight Howard. But the bottom line is the Lakers are going to lose. They're going to lose, and Dallas is coming out of there. So now that puts Dallas and OKC in the Western Conference Finals. Dallas can get past OKC because I believe Dallas can beat OKC or they can beat Memphis. Either one of them, Dallas can beat them. Mark Cuban's happy. They're back in the finals. Unfortunately, they're going to play the Miami Heat. And like I said, things are shaping up real nice for the Heat. I guess the basketball gods have forgiven LeBron James. And look like old LBJ is going to be getting his first championship. Then you could bash on him saying he didn't win it on his own and it was Wade who got him there, etc., etc., etc. And, you know, to be personally, my take is I don't want to see Miami win for the simple reason of this. Miami is everything that's wrong with the NBA right now. In other words, let me boo-hoo-hoo, let me whine, let me cry. I want to be with my buddies and play, you know, and all this, you know. But, and then when you do all that, then you become arrogant about it at the same time. So that's why I didn't really want to see Miami make it, you know, maybe next year, the year after that, because they are what's wrong with the NBA. What the NBA, what the NBA needed right now in the finals, they needed the Chicago Bulls and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Because Kevin Durant and Derrick Rose is everything that's right with the NBA. They're two people that can kind of really bring the NBA back to that Magic, Bird, Jordan type mentality again. Where it's like they are all about ball. That's all you ever hear about those two players is they just about balling. They ain't about trying to buy no goddamn soccer team and seeing how many starlets they can date Dwayne Wade. They are about basketball. And that's all it is. But, you know, sometimes, you know, hey, talent wins out. And Miami definitely got a ton of it. So the bottom line is look for Miami and Dallas in the finals. Look for Miami to go ahead and win that championship. And, you know, that's good for the city of Miami. It's good for LeBron James. You know, Kobe, you can regroup when you get Dwight Howard. And D. Rose, you did a damn good job this year getting the Bulls back to prominence. Life, love, and who forever. Peace.
Did you realize that you were a champion in their eyes? Yes, I did. So I packed it up and brought it back to the crib.